Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card angel message plus free live readings. So I'm just waiting for everybody to get notified that I am doing this reading, and then I will get started with the pick a card reading, and then you guys are free to ask me any questions that you guys want. And so I'm very excited to be doing this message. I'm going to upload it after so that anybody who comes across this reading later can participate in the pick a card reading. And if you're coming into this later after I've already posted it, feel free to watch the live reading portion as well, because maybe someone else will ask your question. Maybe there's some similar messages that will come out for you. If you are here in this reading, I feel like it's not a coincidence. There might be some messages that come out that you need to hear. So what's up, you guys? I'm going to do the pick a card reading first, okay? So this is just a random general message from my angel deck. Go ahead and pick number 1, number 2, or number 3. So number 1, the jade crystal. Number 2, the snow quartz. Number 3, the snowflake obsidian. So go ahead and pick, you guys, which one resonates the most with you. We're going to start off with a pick a card reading, a general message, number 1, number 2, or number 3. So if you choose number 1, we're going to get started, and I will upload this after in case you come in like later in the middle of it. So if you choose number 1, let's get started. So how cute is this? The message is laughter, embrace your weirdness, and nurturing. So this message is already making me laugh. I made this embrace your weirdness card because I felt like there needed to be a card in here that helps whoever gets this card to remember that it's okay to be yourself. Maybe the word weirdness should be replaced with awesomeness. I feel like your little quirks and the little ticks and like little things that you do can actually be a part of what makes you who you are. For instance, something that's really weird about me, I guess, is that I have ADHD, and so I'm very hyperactive. I have a lot of energy. I kind of have a foot in between both worlds, and so for me, embracing my weirdness and realizing this is part of me has helped me to create a lifestyle that's more in alignment. Realizing that I'm a little weird in this area, I don't do well in an office 9 to 5, in like repetitive activity, that I need, you know, to have less structure and travel and freedom to help me to embrace myself. And through embracing my weirdness and like the strange things about me, like for instance, my psychicness, my clairvoyance, that's kind of helped me actually in my life a lot to have fun, to draw abundance to myself. And it does actually kind of make me laugh because the weirdest things can actually be your strengths. So they're saying be open to this weird side of yourself and be open to just the things that make you special, to nurture your weirdness, to nurture the different sides of yourself that want to be expressed. So this is definitely a message about moving towards your talents and realizing maybe you're not so weird after all. Maybe the quirks you have are part of your gifts and talents. So I hope that message resonates with you. So for those of you guys who chose the snowflake obsidian, we're going to go ahead and do this message next. So if you chose the snowflake obsidian, your message is that it's time for you to motivate yourself to move forward right now. It might be that you're finding yourself really interested in spirituality and personal growth and development, and they want you to go with the flow because maybe you're going to find yourself picking up some new reading material, or maybe like a new deck, or finding a mentor or a source of information that's really going to resonate with you. And maybe that's how you found yourself to Rainbow Harmony. Maybe you were just interested in getting some readings and then you realized, oh wow, like I'm a spiritual being, like I can use my energy to manifest the things I want in my life, and I have a connection with the universe and with the nature and animals, and this is really about exploring yourself spiritually and realizing it's a personal journey. This is about you finding your own truth. This doesn't have to do with religion. Spirituality is different. It's more about your soul's journey. And so they're reminding you to go with the flow. The most spiritual thing you can do is to embrace yourself. And they're motivating you to continue studying this, aspect of yourself and in your life. Maybe some of you guys are being drawn to more of a spiritual career, or maybe just you're having a spiritual awakening right now, which is leading you to discover more truths about yourself. So I hope that resonates with you. So if you choose the snow quartz, we're going to go ahead and get your message now. So we're seeing the twin flame card reversed, and so we're seeing clarity here, and then the love card coming out. And so maybe it is that you're trying to find some clarity right now in this area of life. They're telling you that your heart leads you to your twin flame. Following love leads you to your twin flame. If you want to attract your soulmate, your twin flame into your life, this is the advice you're going to see everybody giving. It's quote unquote, love yourself. What does that mean? Well, loving yourself means meeting your needs and following your dreams. When you're in a state of meeting your needs and being receptive, taking action steps towards your dreams and your goals, and in that loving place, like attracts like. And so I often see people attracting love into their life when they're taking those steps forwards, meeting their needs and following their dreams. That can connect you with your twin flame, your soulmate. So just quick messages. I hope that they resonate with you. Definitely leave some comments after I upload this reading to let me know how that went for you. And if you jumped into this in the middle of that reading, that was just a quick pick a card reading I was doing for you guys. And now I'm going to open it up to a couple questions. I've been working very hard on your personal readings all day, and I am just ending my session with this pick a card reading, and I'm going to be relaxing a lot tonight. I'll tell you guys that. Okay, so Lee Swan. Hi, I have frequent dreams about the deep south, bayous, and Everglades. There are always alligators and snakes, two of my totem animals, and I'm frequently floating in this water. What's the significance? First of all, that was really well written. Thank you, Lee Swan. Second of all, I hope I can help you. I do have an alligator card in here that I want to pull out for you. And then I also have a snake card, and I feel like these have some really significant messages for you. First of all, the alligator or the gator slash crocodile energy is all about laying low and like concealing yourself until the time is right. And so here we go. The message is about laying low, okay? So this says, know when it's time to lay low and conceal yourself until the exact right moment. Flying under the radar is the best way for you to get what you want right now. Patience is key at the moment. You will know when to move forward and when to go for it. Give yourself some time to integrate the changes you have made so you're ready to be an effective leader. So the snake also has to do with change. Of course, the snake, is all about transformation and shedding your skin. The snake is also about feeling confident with your sexuality, confident with your primal energy, confident with like your goddess energy as well. So this is about you overall stepping into a leadership position, realizing that you have all of the tools, all of the knowledge, and all of the instincts to be able to move through this time in your life right now. I do feel like you're being called to become some type of leader. And this could be like a spiritual leader or a mentor, or perhaps there's someone specific that's going to come into your life that's going to need your help. It's about you being prepared to step forward into action. And so I see this as kind of almost a message about your career or your business. You might be called to more of a shamanic path. And when I say shamanic path, perhaps you will be a shaman, maybe you will be using natural medicine and stuff like that. Maybe you'll be doing card readings, maybe you'll be, sharing crystals or doing sound healing or something. But also being a shaman could also be less traditional than that. It could be more like you want to be a musician, or you want to be a writer or a poet or a dancer, or you want to act or something. So this could be talking about something creative that you really want to do and turn that into more of a lifestyle or a job to bless other people. And so being in the water and floating, I keep seeing this as a message about laying low and concealing yourself. I feel like you're getting ready to make a really big decision to move forward in your life, but it's not quite time to act yet. There are opportunities that will be presenting themselves to you. One thing's for sure, since you're having such a strong connection with nature and animals, in your dreams, I would highly suggest meditating with these animals. So you can simply just lay down and play some waterfall sounds and imagine yourself walking through a path in the forest, or take yourself back to some of the places you've been in your dreams, and call upon the energy of the gator, or call upon the energy of the snake, and ask more of what it has to teach you. This energy is already really, really strong in your life. And so give me 1 second. I kind of want to ask my partner about this too, because my partner works with animal cards, and he has a snake card and a gator card. So give me 1 second. We'll see if he's like open to helping with this. Hang on. John? John? Can you come here real quick? Can you help me with this question? It's about the gator and it's about the snake, which you know a lot about because of your medicine cards. Thank you. Okay, he's coming. So this is somebody who says they've been having a dream about like a gator, like being down in like the Bayou in the Everglades, and they're seeing like alligators, and they're also seeing snakes. And they're also having a dream that they're like floating in water. So, do you have anything that's coming up for you intuitively about that? This is my partner John, and he helps me interpret my dreams every morning.
Hi.
So he's like waving.
Alligators have to do with digesting emotions and situations.
Yeah.
The fact that you find yourself in water in a dream too could be like, because water represents emotions a lot.
Yes.
Dreams could be that there's something kind of eating at them, or like they're not spending enough time processing their emotions.
Yeah, some of the card was saying that too. I don't know if you heard that, but he's saying like the alligator has to deal with digesting information and emotions, and the fact that you're floating in water is also talking about emotions. And you know what's cool is this gator card actually says it's about like concealing yourself and laying low until the exact right moment to take action. What about the snake?
Snakes in dreams are usually more about healing.
Yeah, snakes are more about healing in dreams. Yeah.
They kind of they work differently, and like if you see them in real life, they're like about shedding the skin.
Yeah, we talked about that.
All that stuff. And dreams are usually more about healing.
Healing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. I'll see you later. I don't know if you heard all of that, but I was just consulting with my partner. He's really good at dreams. And by the way, his readings right now are on like a major sale. If you want a reading, but you're like on a budget, his readings are only $22. So if you go to promiseharmony.com/services, you can purchase a reading from John. He does all the same readings I do, just maybe more of a different perspective. He's really good with love readings because you can get answers from somebody who has like more of a male perspective. Obviously good at dream interpretations. But I hope that helped you, Lee Swan, with your dream interpretation. So there's been a lot of dreams coming through because of the eclipses we've been having. What's up, guys? I'm gonna answer another question now. So, La La Land, what are my angels trying to tell me? Let's just take it straight to my angel deck and figure out. So maybe you've been getting messages or signs, angel numbers 222-44111 or something like that. Feeling very connected, synchronicities, and you're wondering, what is the message? Let's see if we can get you really direct message from your angels right now. So first of all, there's this infinity message coming out, which usually has to do with like a soulmate or twin flame. Okay, so they really want you to be standing in your power right now to connect this. And what I also see is that you're getting ready to make a really big decision. This could be revolving around a move somewhere, because I'm feeling the energy of like you moving somewhere, or it could just be movement forward, like entering into a education program or entering into a new job or something like that. And so they want you to have hope that you will be fulfilled. Your purpose is being revealed to you right now. And I feel like this is through your desires, through the things that you want. Like for me, I was really desiring travel a couple years ago, and I didn't understand how this was like part of my purpose. And so I was working towards getting other things going, but this message about traveling kept coming up. And so I take the step and I realize now what it has to do with my future and everything. I'm traveling now, doing fashion work, and of course doing this work around the world. And so weirdly enough, this desire I had, which didn't seem related to my purpose, is a huge part of it. So even if you're like, I want a yacht or something, or just something random, like as you take steps forward towards achieving that, your purpose is going to become clear. So following your desire and following your inner guidance, even if it doesn't seem to make sense with like a bigger picture in your life. And just know that as you fulfill yourself, that's the best thing you can do for your purpose. Sometimes people think like, my purpose has got to be like working with the Peace Corps, or I gotta be doing like what Rainbow Harmony is doing and like be helping people with advice and stuff. You don't necessarily have to be doing something like super helpful in order to fulfill your purpose. Maybe your purpose is something more artistic, or you want to be a teacher or a fashion stylist or do makeup or something like that. And they're saying as you find fulfillment in your life, that beautiful energy of peace and harmony goes out to all the people that are around you, and it's just this beautiful butterfly effect of wonderful energy. So this is about you finding peace, just like my channel is all about finding balance and peace in your life, fulfilling yourself, and that is working towards your purpose. Then there's this purification card coming out. I think your angels are trying to remind you how important it is to cleanse yourself of any toxic energies, especially if you're an empath. I know a lot of you guys that are watching right now are empaths. You're very clairvoyant, you're very sensitive. So I cannot tell you how important it is to, first of all, go out into nature, get your feet in the dirt. I heard someone recently writing a comment about hugging trees. Hug a tree, pet a puppy, play with the cats, whatever. Getting grounded. Salt baths can really help. Frankincense oil. If you put frankincense oil on your third eye, it will help kind of clear some of that energy. Remembering to have boundaries, imagining a protective shield around you before you go out. Setting the intention that you're not going to take on anyone else's energy, just being intentional, purification, even meditating and cutting the cords with toxic energy from the past. And then they're saying now, so maybe they're like, you need to meditate, you need to clear, they're saying you know what to do, there's purification that needs to happen. Final message I see for you is about freedom. They want you to continue to pursue this path of freedom in your life. You don't have to feel locked down in any contracts or in any, it's even freeing yourself from debt. Little by little paying things off is a message, and not seeing yourself as chained to anything, really seeing yourself as free and taking steps towards your freedom. And then this is passion. They're saying follow your passions, believe your passions are going to take you in the right direction. So I hope that message resonated with you. I'm going to move on now. If any of you guys are interested, I am doing personal readings. You can purchase them over at promiseharmony.com/services, and I'm very thorough with my readings. Even if you just purchase a basic reading, very, very thorough. And I think you guys will be pleased to see that I've rearranged things so you guys can get your readings a lot faster. Pretty excited about that. Okay, so leave a poll. I'm moving in the end of August to go to college. I'm in creative fields culture studies. I'm quite nervous and maybe lost in my thoughts. Could you do a reading to help my thoughts to clear up? Sure. So this is a huge life transition for you. I'm already getting the sense that you've picked a really, really great field to study in, something creative, culture studies. There's already a message coming out for you about traveling as part of your culture studies. I'm not sure if you're going to be taking a semester abroad. I feel like that's an option for you, especially because of what you're majoring in. A lot of cards are coming out for you. First of all, this is balance. I feel like this is a great time in your life to be making this move. Going off to college and on your own is going to really help you find your self-respect and to rely on yourself more. I also see they're saying abundance is your fate. You're going to find yourself with all the money and all the means that you need to continue towards your studies, to try that trip abroad or something. I see finances coming and helping you, like you're supported. And so they're saying your situation is okay, continue forward. Then they're saying, yeah, your thoughts are kind of all over the place because I am seeing the insecurity card coming out, but they're just saying continue to empower yourself to work towards your dreams. As soon as you get to college, it's going to be so intense in a beautiful way. All of a sudden, you're going to be meeting all these new people. It's going to be like this whirlwind of energy coming in. You're not going to barely even have time to process what's going on. But what's hard is right now is like the waiting. This is a couple weeks away, and so they are telling you to empower yourself. This is a mystery about what's going to be unfolding over the next couple weeks and months and years. But one thing's for sure, you now are in a really great position to be planning your future. There's going to be some kind of big project you're going to be starting on this year as part of your studies. A lot of your energy is going to be going towards, is what I see. And then there's a message about you meeting somebody, like a soulmate. And for right now, they're just saying this is where you're at. Like you're hibernating, like in this hibernation mode, getting ready to like leave the cave and get out there in the world. They're saying there's just a lot of energy. It's just cold feet. It's just this nervous excitement. So they're telling you the anxiety that you're feeling right now, make sure that like when you think about that, don't attach to it as like a bad feeling, because sometimes we just misinterpret that anxiety. It's actually really just an excitement. So see yourself as excited. See yourself as, you know, ready to get out there and try it. It's normal to feel a little nervous about a big life change, but so far so good. Everything, all lights, green lights all the way. You've got the money. You're going to be stable. It's going to be a really balancing for you. You chose a good major, and I do see you even perhaps doing a semester abroad and needing to start thinking about that, because it might even be your second semester. So definitely let me know how everything works out. I'm very excited for you, and I'm wishing you well. And I'm actually thinking about doing a pick a card reading for all the people who are going back to school, because I know that's happening over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. So I'm going to answer a couple more questions. And then I gotta get going because it's getting really late where I am. So many questions. I wish I could answer everybody's, but I really appreciate everyone who's here. Okay. So Kristen R., I'm here with my best friend of 17 years. Are we in the same soul family, and what is our future? So I'll just do a really basic reading. I wish right now that I could do like a full reading for you guys and tell you guys like everything, but that would take like a half hour and everyone would be like, what about me? What about my reading? So real quick, I do want to just interested to just kind of explore your relationship. I mean, yeah, you guys are definitely in the same soul family. If you guys have known each other 17 years, you guys have a soul contract. And I'm getting chills regarding your relationship with your friend, because it's like you guys can read each other's minds. You guys are almost like telepathic with each other. There's a psychic connection here. And I also feel like you guys are both also very intuitive, and you guys are like empaths. So there's definitely this message about you guys being cut from the same cloth. And so, yeah, cut from the same cloth, soul sisters, 100%. And look, past life relationship. I'm getting chills. Do you see my chills? This is a past life relationship. You guys have known each other from the past. And so you guys have known each other before. And then there's the soulmate card coming out. So we're getting a lot of clarification that yes, you guys definitely are soulmates, and you guys help each other with self-love. The relationship is very positive, and you guys help each other, like you guys respect each other, and like because of that, it helps you respect yourselves more. And you guys will also tell the truth with each other, because I feel like if you like one of you guys dates someone, it's like not the best fit, you guys will be real and be like, hey, I don't know about that person, or you guys will kind of be the voice of reason for each other. And so you guys speak a lot of truth into each other's lives. Really beautiful give and receive, gorgeous relationship here. And so But there's a challenge here, I feel like, with staying grounded, because you guys are so close. If one of you guys is really upset and freaking out, the other one will take on that energy. And so they're saying, just know, like, to stay grounded, to know whose emotions are whose feelings are whose. That way you guys can really support each other. You know, if one person's down, the other one can lift each other up and stuff like that. Give and receive, you know, balance. This is about staying grounded. But I see the connection being a very beautiful friendship. And so real quick, we'll just pull one card each for your future about what's coming in, okay? So here's what's coming in for you, the person who asked the question. So to the person who asked the question, here's what's coming in for you in the future. Well, we see adversity, but I think this is a message not to be worried, to remember that any obstacles that come your way are opportunities and stepping stones to success. So realize there could be some obstacles coming in, but the universe isn't going to send you something you can't handle. And sometimes an obstacle, once again, is just a shortcut to realignment. And then they're telling you to laugh, because there could be something coming in that at first appears like it's just this big mess, but it actually ends up leading you to a really beautiful place. Really brief story. You guys have probably heard it a lot, but it reminds me of the time that my partner got in a car accident. We had to move, but because of all of that, we ended up moving to a better place, and we saved up a bunch of money and were able to travel. And so at first it was like this horrible thing, but in the end we had the last laugh, because we're chilling over here in India laughing about that silly car accident that at the time we thought was like the end of our life. So there's this light message coming in too, saying you are a light worker, and you're going to start finding yourself more in alignment with that part of yourself and moving towards your purpose and soul mission more. Now this is the future for your friend. Okay, so this is for your friend. We get adversity again for you. I just think it's hilarious because, like, when I pull for people's future, obviously we want to see it's going to be great, it's going to be positive, everything's going to be awesome. I feel like the universe is being real with you, though. They're saying, yeah, there is some adversity coming in, and you've been going through this. Both of you guys, your soul sisters, you guys are experiencing a lot of similar things, and so you guys will be helping each other through this, but they're telling you to have peace, because this is kind of like a death cycle where you're letting go of people, places, situations, and things that don't serve you, but it leads you to peace. So you could be letting go of some things in the near future, but it's going to be positive. So I hope that helps you. And wow, so mushy, I'm seeing that you're answering people's questions too, and I really appreciate that. And I don't know if you wrote a question, but if you do, I'll try to like answer it. But yeah, so mushy, it's really great to talk to you, and you definitely have been really, like, you've been writing comments for me for a while, and I know I've done some readings for you, and I've always told you that you're very, like, you have a healing gift for sure. So it's cool to see you just helping everybody out. Okay, so Court, hey, when will I find a place to live on my own? So this is a when question. I'm definitely getting better at timelines. I don't do timeline predictions all the time, but when I do, I always ask that if it happens, come back and let me know, because I love getting like feedback on my timelines. So they're saying about 9 months. This is the Hermit card too, which means that you have some more work to do. This is about going within and retreating and not being as social, spending more time in introspection, withdrawing. And so they're saying if you're mature and you have deliberate purpose, you're going to be able to get out on your own. This is about staying dedicated to your path. So I see a message about you, you know, continue to be social, see your friends and whatnot, but you might have to pull back a little bit. I remember when I saved up to like move out and make a big move, I remember I had to, you know, not buy as many cosmetics and clothes and shoes. I couldn't go out all the time with my friends. I had to make a budget. And so I see a message about that with you. Like, money's coming in, but it's about working on your lifestyle. Like, when you're supported and you're living in a certain place, it's easy to just kind of splurge and whatever with your money. But when your world's moving, it's hard. And But it's true, dollar by dollar, penny by penny, it is going to add up. Even if you don't have much, even if you're only saving a little bit, you're going to start seeing how that's going to grow. This is definitely a message for you about saving and maybe having to be a little bit more introspective. You know, if your friends all want to go out and blow a bunch of money, you might not go, or you might have to say, yeah, I'll come, but I can only get one drink, or whatever. You know, there might be this message about you having to kind of sacrifice things right now in order for this to happen. And they're saying about really visualizing where you want to go. And so something I did to help me move out once was I went on Pinterest. I talk about this all the time. And I made like a secret board, and I pinned pictures of exactly what I wanted my apartment to look like, down to like the kind of wall and floor I wanted. I wanted brick walls and wood floors, and I wanted it to be in LA and all this stuff. Funny enough, a couple months later, I did actually manifest the exact apartment that I had been planning. I decorated it exactly how my mood board looked, and it was really fun. So they're saying get intentional right now, have fun, and like think about what kind of place do you want to live? Where do you want it to be? What color scheme is it going to be? Is it an apartment? Is it a house? Do you have a roommate, or is it a loft, or you know, whatever? Is it up high? Do you have a balcony? You know, so they're saying getting creative and spending time in introspection to visualize exactly what it is that you want, and you'll start getting guidance. Your guidance is probably going to be to save money, maybe get another job. So definitely think about your side hustle right now. And yeah, I feel like it's going to work out for you. About 9 months from now, almost a year from now, you'll be in a position to move. I hope that it works out for you. All right, you guys, I'm like all quiet because I'm reading your questions, and I'm going to do just a couple more before I go. So, Jamia Johnson, can you please give me clarity on the next 4 months? Okay. So let's go ahead and do September, October, November, December. So September. October. November. December. So September, what I see for you is a big, strong energy of facing your fears. And I also see this message of like, there's been a bit of resistance in your life to moving forward because you've been needing to get out of a situation that has been making you feel almost like a victim or something. There's some kind of situation, it's either in your home or in your work. I'm feeling like some kind of toxic environment that you're like getting out of, and you're becoming a leader, and you're making more of your decisions and setting boundaries. And so I feel like this energy has been going on, but it's continuing. Now I also see that you've been waiting. You've been waiting for something to come through, for some kind of guidance or some kind of mentor or something, more education to get you to the next level in your life. And I feel like in September, they're saying surrender your will. There's a connection you're gonna have to let go of. There's like a toxic work environment or toxic family or something like that here that's been holding you back. And so I feel like in September you make the commitment to cut some cords, and that is really, really prevalent for you. So September, it's not like it's going to be a hard month, but you're going to feel that there are certain people that are not in alignment with you anymore, and this is going to become clear, and there's going to be this message of just, I need to let this go or cut the cord. It could be a significant relationship. It could be a work environment. Okay, so October, now what I'm seeing is there's some kind of breakup. You've let this person go, you've cut these cords, and so now there's movement forward in your life. There's some movement. You're getting a project started. And there's still confusion around your love life and around some of your connections in your life. But one thing's for sure, you're letting go of insecurities and you're getting out of your cave. And I feel like October is a really good month for you to invest. If you want to take some money and invest in something, maybe there's a message about you investing in yourself, this project that really wants to come forward in October. So it's like you clear the slate and then you're moving forward. November, what I'm seeing for November is this playful energy. You're feeling like you are balanced. And so September and October, you know, September is a little rough. October, you are moving forward with this project. In November, you finally feel this blissful energy. Like, I'm in the right place. I've made the right decisions. I've let go of the attachments that weren't serving me. And there's this message about you feeling a lot more playful. And I see people coming into your life in November as well. New connections, new friendships, and maybe even, you know, connecting with family, at least healthy family members. And then December is all about responsibility. You're continuing to work towards this project. And I do see it's like a burden almost, because you've taken on this workload, but it's like you're almost there. So I feel like in spring, there's going to be this big harvest for you. You need to commit to this project. So that's just a brief overview of the next 4 months for you. Once again, I really wish I could just do a whole reading, but if you're interested, you can always head over to promiseharmony.com/services. I really recommend my in-depth reading if you want to go month by month. And I even do readings for people for the whole year too. So I'm answering as many questions as I can. Let's see what's going on with you guys. So Utah Freak 01, messages from my guides. All right, let's pull from my Enchanted Tarot. Message from your guides. Okay, so they're saying that you're feeling a little indecisive regarding your love life right now. I do see this energy of this King of Hearts, somebody that has come in or is about to come in and offer you love. This person is very artistic, very healing, and somebody who's like really into philosophy. They might even be like spiritually on the same page as you. And so someone's about to come in or is coming in, but it's like you're feeling undecided. This Eight of Pentacles is a message about, you know, it's almost like you're focused on your work right now, because this is the craftsmanship card, saying that you're prepared to work right now. You're really attending to the details of your work lovingly. You're trying to achieve some results. You're very skillful. You're very grounded. You're focused on your task. And so this is all about you being dedicated, having attention to detail, and working hard. You could be working with your hands. This could be artistic. This is something about working towards a skill or working towards a craft. And so I do see this message of the High Priestess coming out. This High Priestess energy is telling you to follow your intuition. I think your guides are trying to send you messages through your repeated thoughts, through your repeated feelings. They're reminding you that solitude and silence can show the way. They're reminding you to meditate. They want you to continue to get in touch with spiritual abilities and your psychic abilities, and to listen to your inner voice and become more aware of your spiritual nature. And so something about a decision that needs to be made regarding this love relationship. If this person isn't in your life already, then this is a message that they will be coming. So yay, I'm gonna answer just one more question, but I really appreciate everybody who is here. And let's see who's next. Maybe one or two more questions. Scrolling through your questions right now. My stomach's growling. Okay, David Johnson, I didn't see your question, but I'm just gonna do a reading for you because I'm feeling called to do it. And thank you so much for telling me that I'm epic. David Johnson, he goes, do my reading, you're epic. Thank you. So David Johnson. Aw, in Leslie's eyes. Rainbow, I just want to say I love your voice. Thank you so much. Okay, so David Johnson, they're saying you're finding yourself drawn a lot more to like spirituality and like psychic readings and stuff like that. And they're saying to acknowledge that there's an aspect of you that is also really quite intuitive. And they're saying everybody has intuitive gifts, It's just some people have different gifts that are stronger. It's like, you know, people who were born with natural talent, like, you know, Beyonce, Celine Dion, whatever, people who are just born with this amazing ability to sing. You know, some people can sing, but not everybody can sing like Celine Dion. Everybody can sing like Beyonce or whatever. And so this is a message that when it comes to your psychic abilities, you're kind of like a Beyonce. Like, you've got some talent here. And they're saying there's going to be some happiness that's going to be coming to you through this path. So maybe it's just about using your psychic abilities to tap into your intuition, to make choices to move forward that will help you create a more happier life. Or maybe we'll end up doing this more professionally. I know a lot of you guys are asking, how can I start a channel? How can I do what you're doing? And a lot of you guys are taking that path and offering your guidance on Instagram and pulling cards for your friends and stuff. And they're saying maybe you might be experimenting with this as well. But I have a feeling like the one thing that will really help you right now is knowing what your spiritual gifts are. So let's just go ahead real quick and see what your spiritual gifts are. Okay, so one of the strongest spiritual gifts you have is the gift of divination. So you have the ability to recognize and see signs and omens. You can also translate them. Along with this gift comes connection with nature. You might notice changes in the weather. You might be really light sensitive, very sensitive to your surroundings. This also might make you a really good photographer, you know, having a connection to light, having a connection to nature. So they're telling you right now, pay attention to the signs. And the signs can come in many forms, like angel numbers, like 222 or 111 or 444 or 777. It could also be animals that you're seeing on your path. Today, I was walking on the beach and I saw an eel, and it was just like washed up on the beach, and it was like bizarre. I've never seen an eel like that before, and so it was the weirdest thing. And I do have an eel card in my deck, and so instantly I had a really strong message about what that meant for me. And so this is about you paying attention to the animals and the signs and the symbols of what you're getting in your life, and to know that some of these are the universe trying to touch connections with you, or just a way for you to feel more connected with the world around you. So keep notes about what kind of signs are appearing in your path, and even look them up. There's a lot of really talented writers and clairvoyant people that have different websites for translating different signs and omens. Of course, trust your own intuition first, but I love joannesacredscribes.blogspot.com for angel numbers. I love spirit-animals.com for animal messages, and just explore. There's a lot of awesome information out there. But yeah, maybe take a little notebook around or write down in your phone any animals you're seeing throughout the day, any numbers that are popping out at you, and you can start receiving messages and messing around with this gift of divination you have. I hope that that helps. So thank you. Your question is, I've been single for my whole life. I'm feeling the desire for a guy. I'm trying to manifest this into my life. I now have a guy on my mind, and I have a gut feeling. Is he for me, and when? So let's just go ahead and look real quick into the guy that's on your mind. And I feel like it's really awesome that you're feeling this connection for the first time. And so they're telling you that, yes, this person is your soulmate, but they're wanting you to retreat. They're saying disconnect from your love life a little bit more. Even though you've been single for so long, I'm just tapping into your situation and feeling like you want to be pursued, and not go chasing after this energy. And so I do see that this person you're interested in, they might not be who you think they are. There's a message about them, like deception, almost like they're wearing a false mask, like you're not seeing the truth of who they are or something. And so they're telling you, yes, you guys do have a soul connection, but there's something a little off here with this person. This person's very focused on their finances and career. They might not be in a stable situation to be able to pursue love right now. I have a feeling like there's going to be someone else coming into your love life, somebody new. And so the message here isn't like, no, you guys aren't going to get together and it's not going to work out. But at the same time, I'm not getting a major yes. I do see a soulmate here, but then I see like a blockage that's on their end. So this is about you retreating, not chasing this relationship. If it's meant to be, they will pursue you. You know, feel free to flirt. There is a soul connection here. You're not crazy. You're not just imagining it. It's there. But it does seem like the universe is working behind the scenes to bring someone new in your life. As far as when this new person is going to come in, let's see if I can get a timeline prediction. Of course, let me know if this ends up being accurate for you. I'm seeing within 5 or 6 months, you will potentially meet this new person, but they really want you to focus on your abundance right now, your work, and getting your finances in order. And this could also be a message for you. So I hope that this resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light. You guys, this has been awesome. I love connecting with all of you. I wish I could just sit here and do readings for you guys all night, but I do have to go. So, if you guys are interested and you would like to receive a reading, head over to promiseharmony.com/services. I'm also going to be releasing a poll on what my next pick a card reading is going to be on, so you have the chance to vote on that. And I'll also be putting a poll out so you guys can start voting on when is the best time for me to go live for you. So stay tuned for that. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Bye, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.